Good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a follow-up video on another altcoin which we have done already on the past. Many of you know we're doing it on Solana. We're doing it here on a monthly time frame. If you guys have not seen the videos in the past of this asset that we've done, please go ahead and search our YouTube channel for it. Just type in Solana and all the videos will pop up. If I remember to put the link of the old video in the description of this video, I will. Before we get started, guys, don't forget, please sub the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell button so you get the notifications as they come out. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know how I'm doing or letting me know what the next asset you would like for me to put the video on. And last but not least, if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below as well. And our affiliate services are also in the description of this video, which we use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you guys so much. And let's just get into the video. So basically, here on a monthly time frame, we had a blow off top this week. The monthly has done this before, where it comes down into support. We're basically at that support, looking left. This triangle bull flag consolidation is what broke up, and now we're coming to test back into that level. On the monthly, as long as we're above 141, it is good and healthy for upside continuation. So this is good that the monthly actually closed above it. Next month opened, and now we're actually above it again. This month, if we just close like this with the doji above 141, next month we would be looking for continuation, probably back into the 190s, 180s area. Okay, so that is basically good sign for potentially putting in a local low on Solana near 140, okay, on a monthly. Now, if we go to a weekly, you can see we've already lost the support, and then last time we've done this, losing the support sideways actually goes to make a new lower low. Are we looking for a new lower low from this level? I would be looking for that new lower low near here, around $80. So that is what's in the cards this week. I know the monthly said good, everything above 140 is good, but this week, if we lose 164 on the close, it's bad because next week we can look up to 164 and then probably go back down, consolidate here 130, and kind of go up, down, up, down, up, down until the week closes. And if the week closes above 130, 140, then we're looking for continuation on that monthly uptrend. Okay, so this week, 3 days left, we kind of really need to get above 164 before the weekly closes. And that's also another reason why I took a long yesterday on ETH. Today, I could consider taking a long on Solana. I actually wanted to take it at 130, but I was too busy focusing on ETH. Um, the reason being, if everything we said on the monthly is right, everything above 140 is good, and we're above 140 right now, and now we're looking for us on the weekly to get above 164, then that means between 140 and 160, I can look for a long and then have a stop loss underneath 130 and ride this up into 180, 190 area. Okay, and that's kind of what I am planning on doing, because this head and shoulder is actually looking very ugly and Quasimodo-y to the point where it's actually looking like a triangle consolidation where it might break back up. Now, on the monthly, just understand that this does look very much like a head and shoulder distribution, okay? This is very much a head and shoulder distribution. So I just turned on the drawings from our last video. You can see we have a resistance above 200. So coming off of 140 and coming into 200 for resistance makes sense. But first you got to beat 162 before you go to that 200, okay? Let me go down one level to the weekly so you can see this a little bit better. So this is all the doodles we did last time. We saw that we're going in an expanding wedge, up, down, up, down, up, down. And basically, we hit that lower target that we saw on the daily and 4-hour. We already hit it. And the goal now is to get above 162. Once we get above 162, we can look for the retest of that right shoulder, of that head and shoulder, right shoulder on the monthly into that $200 to 215 area. And then we can look for that rollover into 98. Now, if we don't get above 162 on this week in 3 days and 14 hours, then that means that we are basically going to open the week next and go into that level of 130 to 100, depending on how bad the rest of the market is. Don't hope that Solana is going to save us if nothing else is looking for uptrend. Okay, Solana is number three on the list. First is Bitcoin, then it's Ethereum, then it's Solana, and all the other altcoins. So just keep that in mind that the market is going to move in unison. Yesterday I pointed out Dixie. Dixie is basically looking for a little bit of upside, and we got a little bit of upside on Bitcoin and ETH as well. If Dixie loses 104, I expect us to go back into 2175 and then back to 89 ish. You know, it's not, nothing is done yet. It's Thursday until the weekly closes. There's nothing I can say for certain because one silly tweet, one silly headline is moving the market like $10,000 a day. So that's why you need to be a little bit on your toes and manage your levels properly, because if you're trading randomly, you're gonna basically become liquidity for the market and you're gonna get your money taken. Here it is on a daily. You can see why I was looking for that long at 130. Here it looks perfect, like an upside continuation from here. The bad thing is this bearish engulfing last 2 days. If anything, we're gonna find resistance here at 162. Your yellow EMA and the fib is already telling you this level right here is gonna be a possible resistance. Okay, so once we see the reaction at that level, if it is weak, you will see us roll over and you will see us dead cat into $98. And that should probably happen, you know, today, tomorrow kind of thing, if that's going to happen. If we are bullish, you can see the EMAs crossing right now, the purple EMA. If we're bullish, we need to come and get above this level right here in a fast pump, come back, test it, and then continue back out. Okay? That means we are breaking out of our wedge here. You see this? Oops. Oh, this was a doodle. Fantastic. Like that. This would be red. Like that. And this would be the green. This you can remove. So we understand the consolidation that occurred here. We saw this on the 4 hour. This is all done and over. We don't need all this. This is all beautifully matured and over. That drop we were looking for came later. It actually went up first and then came down later. So this is basically the cleaned up chart. And all we're looking at today on Solana is this range right here, from 162 to 132. In that $30, depending on if it breaks up, we're going to go higher. If it breaks down, we're going to go lower. This is what I would take a straddle, okay, an option straddle. I would have a short with the stop loss a little bit above this level and a long with the stop loss a little bit underneath this level. So I would have my stop loss over here, I would have my stop loss over here, and I would open a long and a short inside this range and then ride it whichever way it comes, because I'm not going to sit here all day and watch it, right? But if I just have a stop loss and continue throughout my day, my risk is defined. I know exactly how much I'll lose. I know exactly how much I can gain, and I can just walk away and let the stop loss hit. So that's something that I would let you consider if you're gonna do this a long term. You know, if you're doing this long term, you're gonna hold on long term. It's to your advantage to take a little bit of a short with the stop loss a little bit above, because if you're gonna hold this long term and all your spot is in this level and we actually lose this level, well, your short will pay for the loss of the spot. If the market does pump from here, your short will get liquidated or stopped out, but your spot will cover the loss and continue, because long term we want this to go above 260, 270 and continue higher. So that's how I would rationalize taking the loss on one end, because the opportunity cost is worth it for the opposite side trade to mature into, you know, you can potentially get the local low here and you can go for the local high, and that is gonna give you a nice 85% return, and you don't have to really do too much work on that. We know that this head and shoulder, if this head and shoulder is going to play out, it needs to put in a right shoulder, right? And that's literally why we have this doodle. We're basically trying to see, are you going to put in a right shoulder higher, or are you going to do this Quasimodo thing and just put in a right shoulder right here, and then we're just going to gun on down. We're not even going to do a proper retest of like 190, 200. We're just going to nuke it down now. And that's very, very possible because we are under the EMAs, and the EMAs are doing the pushing of the head down right now. Okay, that's why we're not getting above 191. Is because it's so strong a resistance that the sellers are just having an easier time selling off in panic and fear, as opposed to buyers trying to step up. And then this bearish engulfing candle doesn't help, because until you get above 162, all the pressure right now is on the downside. Even this buying up that's happening, it's on a bearish divergence volume, guys. So there is no real buyers here. It's bearish divergence. It will probably come into this level 162, then a market short will step up and then probably nuke it right back down. It's letting people buy into this just to take their liquidity. So just be aware that, as I said already, I'm going to reiterate, we are healthy above 141. Anything under 141, we're looking for 130 to 100. Everything above 141, we need to fight the resistance at 162. Once you have the weekly open and close above 162, the path of least resistance is going to be to 200 to get that head and shoulder, right shoulder. And then we can see if the right shoulder cannot get above the head, then the right shoulder will basically make a lower high and start distribution in the head and shoulder fashion. I mean, if this head and shoulder plays out, you're looking at a move to like $34, $35. So just be aware that I'm not looking for something like that to happen, but it's already happened here in the past. So, you need to be prepared for a move like this. It's going to take billions of dollars of liquidity out of retail and put it into institutional hands, more than likely. So all you believers and dreamers who are all in on the spot of like Solana, Dogecoin, all in the spot of any meme coin, just be aware that, like, if you go look at Donald Trump, what did Donald Trump do? Here, read the headline. Trump's whatever this thing is tripled Ether holdings in amid a week of market turndown. Meaning this dude bought so much ETH spot as the market tanked that you guys should be very, very questionable. You guys should be very concerned as to what games this guy is playing with. With politics in the news. Here's ETH, right? Here's all the liquidity that was sitting on ETH. It actually SFP'd it, and now we're rising, right? So if the liquidity here is taken on ETH, the path of least resistance is all the way back to 3,000, because all these shorts are going to probably get stopped out. Like this guy right here, whoever took this short over here at 25.50, there's so much liquidity sitting right above this that the market maker probably is going to go right to 2,600, then push it back down, decide if we're going to go lower. If not, we'll make a flag here and then just continue right back up to 3,000. Like, that's what's happening between today and tomorrow. If we don't do that, then that means next week we're going to go down even lower. And, did I write it down on my calendar? No, I did not. It's possible next week we do go down because of the fact that we don't have any political event to cause upside until March, I think, 16th. And you guys need to Google that. Why is March 16th an important day? And I don't know if it's March 16th, but it's around there. I will make a video next week to re-clarify that exact date, because it's an important date. And some of you guys already know what's coming up, but those of you who aren't, just be aware that it's a big day, and we'll talk about it when the day comes closer. Aside from that, guys, there's nothing really too much more to discuss. We've given you the $30 range here on Solana. Let's see if it plays out. The bulls have to do the work because right now the bears are in control. And yeah, aside from that, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you in the next one. Please let me know what's the next altcoin or stock you guys would like me to do, and I'll make that video next. And don't forget to like, subscribe, press the thumb button, press the bell button so you get notifications. And yeah, if you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. Thank you guys so much and have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.